Hello there. How are you? You will be fine. I hope so. Today we will discuss about the structure of sodium chloride. Actually, there is some confusion in the structure of sodium chloride when we draw it. It is a three-dimensional structure. So we are just going to describe the structure of sodium chloride. Guys, basically we will focus on a unit cell of sodium chloride and the arrangement of atoms in it. Actually, the unit cell is a basic part of the whole lattice which shows all the typical properties which show whole the lattice. So the unit crystal is very much important to study. Therefore, to understand the structure of sodium chloride, let's have a look on a structure and learn how to draw this one. You can also learn how to draw the structure of sodium chloride. Now, let's have a look. This structure can be drawn on a paper with a pencil, and to draw it, please just slow down the video by pausing it. Now let's see that how atoms are arranged in a unit cell of a sodium crystal or a sodium lattice. Actually, you can consider a sodium atom which is present in the middle of the lattice. In this place, you can also place chlorine atom actually, but for the sake of understanding, we are just taking a sodium in a center. This center part is exactly in the center, so whole atom lies in the middle of the unit cell. Therefore, you should consider this sodium atom a whole or a full atom in the unit cell. It share actually one and full atom. So one atom multiplied by full or 1 is equal to 1. Now let's have a look on 6 chlorine atoms which surrounds this central sodium atom. One chlorine is up and one is down, and the one is at the right position of this central sodium atom and one is at the left. In the same way, the one chlorine is behind this central sodium and one is in front. So you can see whole structure will be remolded as. But there is a chlorine atom which only share half atom. These 6 atoms share the half of its atoms in the unit cell. The remaining halves of these atoms are in the adjacent unit cells in a whole crystal lattice. These 6 chlorine atoms can be calculated by their parts in the unit cell as the 6 atoms multiplied by half is equal to 3. So there are 3 atoms of chlorine in this unit cell. These atoms are shown as. Now you are going to see 12 sodium atoms which are also present in the unit cell. All atoms of sodium and chlorine are present in alternate fashion. These 12 sodium share 1/4 part of each atom. So we can calculate these atoms as 12 atoms multiplied by 1/4. So they are 3 in numbers. Let's see these 12 sodium atoms. Now we are going to see 8 chlorine atoms at the corners of the unit cell share 1/8 part of each atom in unit cell. These 8 chlorine atoms are present as corners, as you can see. And there are only 1/8 part of each atom shared in this unit cell. These chlorine atoms can be calculated as the 8 atoms multiplied by 1/8 part of each. So it is a complete atom which is calculated as 1. Now just we have a look at a 3D model and which describes that it is a compact structure arranging sodium and chlorine atoms. A central sodium atom cannot be seen, but it can be seen through between these. So it is a solid structure. We can see only 3 faces. In these 3 faces, we can see 1/2, 1/4 part and 1/8 part. Just have a look. In this way, you can clear the concept of sharing of atoms in a unit cell. Face-centered chlorine share 1 by half. These chlorines are at the upper and lower face, in both the sides and below and behind and in front faces of the whole lattice. Now we look at the total calculations of all atoms of sodium and chlorine. Now firstly, sodium atoms, as we have calculated, it is 1 plus 3, which is equal to 4. In the same way, a chlorine we just calculated as 3 plus 1. So it is also a 4. The ratio between the sodium and chlorine atoms are 1, 1. So we can just simply write the formula of sodium chloride as 1 Na and 1 Cl. So it is called NaCl. Thank you so much. You can learn it by watching it again.